Aqua Soul family, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, y'all? Your girl is too hype. Holy angels and spirit guides, give me clear, concise messages for my Aqua gang. Give us exactly what we need to know. This is going to be a general love message for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, darling. Okay. Happy birthday to all of you who have celebrated within the last couple days, last week or so. For those of you who got the big day coming up, you know, another trip around the sun, but you always been doing laps around these bitches. No, I'm just joking. Around these haters. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, I'm an Aquarius too, as y'all already know. I'm an Aquarius sun and moon, so it's the check-in. You know what I'm saying? Our energy is real big at this time, so I'm definitely sending all of y'all love and light. Definitely live it up. Make sure you are pouring into and nurturing yourself. Do what makes you happy on your day. Don't let nobody bring you down. All right. This is a general message, as I stated, so it can't be for everybody, right? Take what does resonate, leave the rest. Cross watchers, put yourself where you belong, and that's it for the announcements, okay? In the meditation, guys, very much so felt a lot of nothing. You know, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Y'all know I always keep it a buck. I just felt a lot of nothingness, okay? I heard several phrases like, I have nothing left to give. I have nothing for you. There's nothing for you here. I have nothing to say. I also heard a Jeezy lyric. Y'all know I'm clatchet, right? I'm hood and ratchet, you know what I'm saying? And classy though, right? Okay, so get a little bit of a gumbo of that over here in these parts, just in case you didn't know, or if you're new. If you knew, what's up? Hey girl, hey guy, hey my guy. All right, take a look around, subscribe. I do upload for you guys quite often, and click the like button if you don't mind. I'm gonna get to the read, but you know, this is all shit that needs to be said. Y'all, please click that like button. It's free. It's for the free. The Jeezy lyric that I heard was, now I can't say all the words. I'm not gonna go that far, but it's just like, basically the premise is you don't owe nobody nothing. You don't owe nobody nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, out of all that you've built, out of all that you've done, out of all that you have healed from, whatever you have cultivated in your life at this point, the coinage, the, you know, just your aura, who you are, right? Your self-love. You don't owe anybody nothing, okay? You owe everything to yourself because you did this shit on your own, right? Exactly. So that's very much the energy that I was feeling in a nutshell. So let me know down in the comments which one of those was you. It was like a multitude of things just flying at me, but a lot of nothingness in the energy itself. I don't know if that's your person at all, or if there's just been silence or no communication, nothing going on, no progression, no sex, no talking, no brain cells, you know, just like a lot of nothingness. I don't know what you was dealing with. Okay, so we have prosperity lies ahead. Exactly. Okay, so this may be spirit coming to forewarn you, right? Whatever you've been building towards, whatever it is that you've been working on, whatever projects, talents that you are now cultivating into revenue, it is going to make for a very, very prosperous, abundant season for you. All right. Okay. All right. Smells like money. Looks like money. Feels like money. You know what I'm saying? Very rich, B-I-C, rich N-I-C energy, right? Very, very, very rich, fulfilling type of energy. You may have a lot of people trying to latch on. It says new moon in Taurus. I don't know if this Taurus energy has anything to do with your natal chart or the person that you're dealing with, but what I am feeling innately is the Taurus energy itself is what spirit is trying to get you to hone in on. That's a bull there, okay? All right. They don't bother you unless you bother them, okay? They not starting the shit, but they damn sure gonna finish that shit, right? Like, that's very much the energy that I'm getting. So that is the energy that they are trying to lead you towards. Because of your prosperous time coming up, you may have a lot of people with their hands out. You don't owe anybody anything. There may also be someone who may feel entitled, right, to kind of sit at your table or partake of what you have grown or built because they were with you for quite some time, but they did not earn it. I just heard that also. This could also be someone who feels entitled to just be with you. Okay. Yeah. So we're dealing with a very, very immature energy for sure. This definitely feels like the energy of someone who may be trying to either come back around or stay around without really having, without really investing any stock in this relationship or who you are. You know what I'm saying? They're bringing nothing to the table. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So this is someone who's really trying to make light of the things that they may have done or said to you. And as you're on the come up here, once they start to see that abundance really personify, once they start to see your elevator says penthouse and theirs says basement, they're more, you know, flirty, playful, engaging. You know, they may have a few more compliments for you here and there, but there's really no substance behind anything that they're offering. Yeah, see? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this is someone who is definitely trying to build a bond with you at this time, but they had plenty of time to do so before this. This definitely feels like a hanger on. Hanging on. Just hanging on. You may have already seen some of your manifestations come to fruition. But it's only getting better, okay? This is the time of Aquarius, right? Not only is it our season, but we are in the age of Aquarius at this time. So big shit popping, big things going, all right? You will have many of people wanting to partake of your goodness, wanting to have a seat at your table, your buffet, you know, with everything covered in edible gold and shit, you know? It's real lovely. It is. And while you may have been in the Aquarian energy before, which is more of that humanitarian, right? One who wants to see everyone succeed or see everyone eat, you are going more into the Taurus energy, okay? Which is taking a calculation, taking an analysis, okay? As the zeros and the commas start to multiply, you have to do that because not everybody deserves this, but more particularly this person. Okay? Yeah, we have Thunder Moon. Absolutely. So you do have a fast change right on the horizon. Okay? You ever felt thunder clap before? It can be frightening for those who are not right within their soul. Now, that's what my grandma said. I'm just saying, people who ain't right within their soul, thunder, lightning, all that type of shit scares them. But you're here with me, so you are way more enlightened and way more awakened than most. You are creating this thunder also. So you would not be moved, scared, frightened, nervous by the movement or the clapping that you are creating in your energy, but the movements that you are making, the levels to which you are going are happening very quickly in this next cycle. So just prepare yourself, okay? We do have someone who is trying to be a bit creative in solidifying a space, okay? This is a person who lacks wisdom, who lacks knowledge in reference to who you are for sure. Okay, we do have pine cone. You will be able to see right through this energy, but it's still showing up. So there may be some residual things that might still soften your heart to this person. I'm not saying that it's not a go, but it definitely feels like someone who is willing to use you. If you have been unresponsive to this person, they would be becoming extremely restless in reference to where things may be going for the two of you, okay? This is the type of person who expects transparency from you. And if you are no longer giving them that, if they no longer can kind of pinpoint where you're moving things next, and every time they try to go to sleep, your thunderclaps out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? They see a new business venture online, or they see some shit popping off for you. They see you in a new car. They see you purchased a new house. They see you in a new relationship. You know, they can't really rest. for that getting to know each other card to come out in the upright. Because this energy still feels familiar, this may be someone, you know, claiming to be a new energy, you know, claiming to be a new person, claiming to be changed, trying to mask some of the bitterness and resentment that they may still hold. That's what I heard. That's just what I heard, especially if you've bypassed them or left them behind, or are attempting to leave them behind. You have carried this person before. Oh my gosh. What the fuck? Aqua, what? Yeah, you've carried them before. For some of you, it is as literal as money issues. It's literally that, right? For others of you, it's a little bit deeper, and it's just the currency in which they were bringing to this connection. You carried the multitude of whatever currency was lacking, meaning emotional. Maybe they weren't there for you resourcefully. Maybe they weren't supportive. Maybe they didn't have time. Maybe they were emotionally unavailable. There's something that was lacking, and you kind of carried it. They continue to have an issue with whatever that is that was lacking, yet they're showing up as somebody else. Like they have renewed that, and I don't feel like they're blatantly saying that. Like, I don't feel like they're blatantly saying, I changed, or I don't feel like they're literally communicating, I've changed this and I'm no longer like this, or I'm no. They're more so coming in flirtatiously, playfully, playing up on the more lighthearted things that the two of you may have enjoyed, just trying to get in that way, right? Keep things lighthearted and not too deep, because the deeper you go, the more you'll realize that they're not different. Ciao. This is most certainly a creative way for them to try and get beyond a certain point on that elevator, because you're going to the penthouse, right? If you would carry them, they can go with you. And this is what they may be trying to accomplish. Absolutely. They absolutely watch you on social media. That goes without saying. You looking good. Looking like a snack. Looking like a whole meal. Looking like a whole menu. Okay? Absolutely. It's a double-edged sword for this person to see you in action. If you're not posting on social media, then they may be hearing about it, right? From mutual parties, or they may see you out somewhere, and you don't see them, but they damn sure see you. They can't help but see you. I mean, it's blinding. Everything that you have going on, my eyes are literally closed. You're like, girl, let us see. No, don't try me. Yeah, it's blinding. They can't help but see it. And everything you will do moving forward in the next cycle will be extremely blinding, okay? Bedazzled, razzled, dazzled, okay? It says fast change, but it also feels like boss moves, okay? What's the difference between little shit popping and big shit popping, okay? I mean, you might be making a little noise, you know, the little poppers that you throw on the ground on 4th of July, you know, those little white things that you throw on the ground and they just make like little pops. Nah, that's a little shit, you know, or a sparkler or two. You know, you may pop a bottle or two at the club with the sparklers and shit like that. That's a little shit popping. We talking boss tings. Okay, boss moves. Okay, that's the show that everybody is going to see downtown in their city. Okay, that's the real fireworks show. All right, that's the shit that you need like a whole team to help pop off. All right, you can see that shit way in the other town on the other side in the street. Like, that's big shit popping. You're not popping bottles. You created the company that makes the bottles. Goddamn, that's big boss shit popping. That's what I feel. So the things that you're doing, these fast changes are boss moves that you're making. You are bringing a lot of attention to yourself. You are, not purposefully, but this person is probably your biggest stand. Okay, they in the front row to see this shit. This might be this person's karma to see you level up, to see you really take off like this, because I definitely feel like this is an individual who questioned your greatness, right? It would have been a key to hear your dreams and your hopes and the things that you plan to do. And if this is a love connection, that is even more heartbreaking, because if that was once going to be your partner in crime, you know what I'm saying? Your person, your divine counterpart, the person that you conquered the world with or created empire with, they laughed at your ideas just to have a front row to see that shit blowing up with the rest of the city, of course, you know? They thought you was just gonna have a sparkler or one of them little rocks, though. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know it was gonna be this big. Okay? So now they want to make it right because, oh shit, you actually did what you said you was going to do. That shit actually took off though. Like it's actually turning out the way that you said it was though. Like it's actually about to do some big shit. Like big shit is really happening now. Like they didn't believe. This person did not believe. Wow. They didn't. This is going to hurt that ego profusely. Yeah. Because I get the idea that this person tried elsewhere, you know? This is someone who wanted to be the big man on top, the big girl on top. That didn't come out right. The big girl on top? No, I'm just saying, you know, they wanted to be in charge. They wanted to be the top dog in the relationship. They wanted to be the one to come up with all of the strategies. They definitely believed in building an empire, but they just didn't believe that you would be the one to do that, you know? So they definitely counted you out. In that instance, they treated you as such as well, right? This person didn't really value who they had in you in this connection. They didn't take any of the jewels you used to try to drop on them, any of the ideas. They would just kind of like smirk at you almost, right? When you would tell them what you were about to do. It's not like you didn't tell them, but now they're acting like they're surprised, right? That's that thunder clapping type of energy. That's what my grandma said. They're not right within their soul. Because why are you surprised? All of the fast changes, all of this thunder clapping. You got, you know, it's a thunderstorm every day. Every time they turn on their social media, you're doing some new shit, you know? They can't get away from it. And if they can't hear it, then other people are talking about it. Child. Yeah. They never saw it coming. They pegged you as someone else when they first met you. Aquarians can be someone totally different in a relationship. They can. But you would be a stupid individual. I'm talking to you, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis. Sit your ass down. Yeah. You'd be dumb to think that people behave the same in every aspect of their life. Why would you think that? The way Aquarius handled you in a connection, in a relationship, was very loving, very nurturing, very loyal, very down, right? Pure. It's not the way they behave in business, dummy. Like, they don't even go hand in hand. It's personal, you know, now it's business. So of course, so they didn't think this one through. This definitely feels like someone who, I don't want to say a user. You like, girl, say it. No. But someone who seeks validation in reference to what level their partner or their loved one is on. You know, they definitely are materialistic in a way, right? This person puts a high status on financial status and where you are in life and the things you've accomplished or accumulated materialistically. So they didn't put a high value on love and emotions and loyalty and all the good stuff that you were given to them that was filling them up internally, like their soul, right? They put value on other things outside of that. And they didn't believe that you had the ability to do those things outside of what, you know, the emotional shit, which is totally absurd. It's ludicrous. I've only known Aquarians to be about their money before, you know, before it comes to emotional and heart shit. Okay? we be about that bag. So I don't really know how they are surprised. You know, are they just blinding themselves to, they did not believe you. That's it. That's the end of the story. I mean, because that's the only thing that I can gather from it. You literally told this person your plans, and now they see your plans and they're surprised. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah. This is an individual who thought the grass was greener. Aha. Aha. Aha, motherfucker. You thought the grass was greener only to find that on the other side there's no fucking grass? There's no grass? They got that fake carpeted grass? You know what I'm saying? Leaves, twigs, dirt, soil, you know, weeds. That's what you found on the other side. Interesting. Interessante. Interessante. It's very, very interesting. You didn't compete, though they wanted you to. They most certainly wanted you to compete with their other options. They tried to make you an option, actually. You know, they gave you an entry form, you know, so you can enter the competition, and you burnt that shit to an abyss. And you chucked up the deuces and went on to be great. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. I can't say that I feel sorry for them. You like, duh, girl. Don't. You shouldn't. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm just saying, I can't say that I feel sorry for you. You literally did this to yourself. You know? And it's not even like they would have had to gamble on you, because you literally told them what the plan was. You told them. They just didn't believe it. So here they come, you know, with their flirtations and their playfulness and their talks of nostalgia and what y'all did in the past. And remember that time we went? And remember that time we did? And remember that time you fell? And remember that time, remember that time, remember that time? And you're just like, no, I don't. I just remember how broke you was and how broke you still is. Oh my gosh. They are going to attempt to rekindle this. Make no mistakes about that. Yeah, you were very generous. You were generous in this connection for sure, even though this person felt like they were the ones with the abundance, with the wealth. Okay. You just gave to them in a way that they could not quite understand. This person is not, this is definitely feels like an emotionally unavailable person. Okay. So what you were giving to them, they could not quite, they couldn't hold on to that. They couldn't really put worth in that. You know, this person lacks self-love in themselves. So receiving love is like pouring into a black hole. You know, it's non-receptive. They don't know what it feels like. They don't put value to it either, you know? So we have truth unveiled. Yep, the truth has been or will be revealed in this situation soon, okay? That's that fast change. Secrets have been kept hidden. That will come true. Only it's not a secret, yet they will view it like that. It's very weird, guys. It's very weird energy. They are going to view this as aha, I gotcha. When you literally told them what you had planned to do all along, it's very, very odd behavior. This person may literally be going through money, maybe having money issues, right? They might ask you to hold something. I'm just saying. Or not ask you, but try to coerce you into offering. You know that trick? You know, start talking about all of the bills they're behind on, or, you know, the surprise type of money issue that kind of came up and they don't have anything saved for a rainy day. The sob stories about, you know, their car breaking down and needing some money to get it fixed, or their mom and they need this, and everything is so hard on their back. That's what I feel. That's what I hear, you guys. That's just what I hear. That's just what I hear. So this person might be extremely attractive. I'm just going to say that. Or you were extremely attracted to this person physically. We already know that they did not meet the mark mentally. This would have ultimately been what the demise of, or what had you walk away from this. Aquarians need to be stimulated mentally. And you kind of threw the notion of this person having a brain cells, anything in there whatsoever except bubbles and air once they decided to give you the entry form. It was like, oh, you don't have a brain. Never mind. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. My bad. My bad. I thought everybody was born with one, but apparently, okay, you need to be put in the Guinness World Book of Records, you know? First person to be born without a brain. Maybe they went to see the wizard. You know what I'm saying? Because all of the sudden, you know what I'm saying? All of the sudden, there's value in this now. They see value in you. They see value in the connection. They see value in what they think you guys have. Yikes. All right, I'm going over to the extended, okay? I definitely want to see how do they currently feel about the connection? Okay, because this is just like kind of what's going on internally. I want to know what they actually feel. I want to know how they feel you affect things, the subconscious blockages and influences that may affect the outcome of this. And then we will also see what the lesson was in this for the both of you. Okay, we'll look at both. I want to see what their next steps are going to be so you can be prepared, their intentions, the potential outcome of this situation, of course, whether you decide to engage or not. There's no judgment. Y'all know I don't judge. I also want to see what you can focus on to attract only high vibrational individuals. That's most certainly for those of you who are moving forward. I just feel the need to intuitively definitely look into that. It's almost showing up as a blockage. So we will also look at blockages that may be stagnating your potential growth. And then we will get advice from spirit in reference to how you can come up, okay, in frequency in all areas of your life and manifest actual fulfillment and true happiness in the least amount of time. We will get exactly what they need you to focus on to get that to come to pass, like right now, like yesterday, like an hour ago. Okay, so you do not want to miss it. I'll also do an Ask the Universe read for you guys, but I'll have directions for that over in the extended. Okay, first click that like button, however, click the subscribe button, and I will see you guys over at the extended. This is gonna be good. Okay, I will link it down below in the description box. I'll see y'all over there.